Take me home tonight. Listen, honey, just like Ronnie said. Just like Ronnie said.
All right, hello, welcome back to another episode of the unofficial official podcast from Straight No Chaser, episode number 50. 50, the same age as Jerome.
Big
he just had his
50.
birthday
Wow.
Nifty
last week,
50.
April 25th. No,
So-
it's episode number 50. That's crazy. As always, I am Mike here with Segi and Tyler. Nice to see you guys. Episode number 50. Can y'all believe it?
I can't.
It's great. It's really
I mean,
cool.
I can believe that we've done 50. I just can't believe there's people still listening. This is great.
I think it's just 3 or 4 people now and Jasper, but I think it's enough.
Yeah,
Camille
Um,
listens. Shout out Camille.
Hey, shout out Camille.
it's great. Obviously, we say it a lot, but there's no way that we can do this without you listening. So obviously, we'd like to thank you as we do over and over. I'm sure it gets annoying hearing it, but it's the truth. On this episode, we're going to play a little SNC game in honor of episode number 50, and we're going to get into the mailbag because we were not able to do that last week. And then we're going to have another special guest. Another special guest. That was weird
Why'd
how
you
I
say
said
it like
that. I don't know.
Special way to say it.
Another special guest.
Special guest.
We're going to have another special guest
I
on
like a whiskey drink. I like a vodka drink. I like a special guest.
somebody that we work with on the road a lot, and it'll be exciting to hear from him. But I'm going to throw it over to Segi. He's going to lead us through this game here. So what do you got, Seg?
All right. So shout out to Michael Wieland. I hope I'm saying your last name correctly. I think it's Wieland. It could be Weiland.
He's written in a couple
From
times.
Baltimore. He actually is the one who suggested we do this.
Great.
And I thought for the 50th episode, this would be a fun little game to pay homage to Straight No Chaser. And so here's the game. We're going to do a draft, a Straight No Chaser song draft. All right. We're each going to pick 5 songs. We're going to do a snake order. So whoever's first goes first, second, third, then third goes again, second, and so on. Now, here is the basic idea. We are putting on a Straight No Chaser show that consists of 5 songs. You're going to draft the 5 songs you believe to be the best SNC show. Okay? Now, caveat 1, if the song has been taken, you cannot take it. Okay? Caveat 2, if I really want the song, you cannot take it. Otherwise, we're good to go. I'm just kidding. You can take the song even if I want it.
Does it have to be songs that have been released, or can it be like demos that didn't make it?
That's probably not going to get you the best SNC show, is it?
How do we know? It hasn't been on stage yet.
True. All right. So count on me, lean on me, going
I'm
first
just-
over all the time.
I'm just kidding, making a joke. I will. Okay, so 5 songs. All right.
Okay. So I've got our names written on here. I'm going to put them in my hat. I'm going to draw names for the draft order. Okay. I'm
So the
doing this on
best,
camera.
the best show, right?
The best show. Whatever you think is going to be the best show. Okay.
Okay.
With the first pick, we have
Yeah.
Mike.
Ooh,
Here comes the second pick. Second pick is Tyler. So that
Hey-o.
leaves me last. All right. So, Mike, you are up first with the first pick of the Straight No Chaser draft. And you're muted. All right. Time is out.
All right,
Tyler, you're
time
on
is
the
out.
clock.
I can steal.
Sorry, I was muted because our cleaning ladies are here, and I was going to mute myself every time I wasn't speaking, but I forgot about that. Okay, I'll say this. I wish I had more time. I'll say that. And the other thing
don't know
I'll
that
say,
song.
the other thing I'll say is what we're doing here is the live show. So it's going to be a little different than just the songs. So I'll say this. Okay. For the opening show, or the opener of the show for me.
No, hold on. It doesn't have
first
to be in
pick-
set
Yeah,
list order.
no, it just yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to say Proud Mary.
Leaving an obvious one on the table.
Proud Mary.
Yeah, I'll take 12 days.
Tyler's taking 12 days. All right. So I got 2 picks here, right?
Oh, we're snaking it. Yeah.
Yeah. Snake. I'm going to take,
Sneak a snack.
let's see. So Tyler got 12 days. There's another holiday classic that is always up there, but there's also another non-holiday. I'm going to focus on, I'm going to take Can
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to reach for this one because I don't think it's going to make it back to me. I'm going to take movie medley.
Oh, okay.
Tyler's up.
You took Can and movie medley. Okay. I think I'm gonna take. So I took 12 days. This is one. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take Creep.
Creep. Ooh,
Okay, that's a good
moody
one.
show.
All right,
Mike, you got 2 picks here
so I
back
have
to
two.
back.
I'm going to take I'm Yours and
Yep.
Africa.
Oh, just solid ones right there.
Yep.
Let's go
I'm
back
Yours
to
and
me.
Africa. Yeah.
So it's
So I got 2 left here.
So I've had 12 days and I have Creep. This one is okay. I'm going bold here. This one is requested a lot. I don't think we've ever done it
Oh, I know what it is.
live.
We
Who
did it
spiked the
once.
eggnog?
Eggnog.
Nice. I like that one.
Who
That's a
spiked
good
the
one.
eggnog? All right. So I got back to back here. I'm going to take, let's see. I'm going to take Mary Did You Know? And I'm going to take, so I've got a ballad there. I don't want to go too ballad heavy. It's tough, man. Now we're getting into the gritty here. This is like trying to think of what the fans. I'm going to take Billie Jean Poison.
That's good.
Tyler, you're up.
I like looking at albums for songs because they're like having a huge. I have one more, right?
Yeah, I think I know what my last one's going to be, but I think Mike's going to take it.
You took Premier.
You already have your holiday. I don't have my holiday in there yet.
I have 2 holiday, yeah, but
I
I
know.
think
I
all right,
need a
here.
holiday.
You don't have to. It could be a spring summer show or the first act of it. All the non-Jews are going to love your show better.
That's true.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna call my own number here. I'm gonna go Shut Up and Dance.
Shut up and dance. Hey, narcissist.
Okay, so I have 2 here.
You got 2. These are the last 2.
I'm going to do Closing Time
Woo!
and
Turn off the lights.
Me Merry Christmas.
Text me.
There.
Okay, that's
Text
not
me
the one
Merry
I was
Christmas.
thinking.
Yeah. Text me Merry Christmas and what did I say? And
Closing time.
Closing Time. That's right.
Yeah.
So I have the ballad, I have the holiday, I have the upbeats, and I have the
Yeah.
classics.
Tyler, your last pick.
Oh, I have one more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You've
12
got 12 days,
days,
creep,
Creep.
Who Spiked the Eggnog, Shut Up and Dance.
Oh, I thought I had 5. Oh, okay, one more. Oh, okay. Somebody said that. Somebody said that's a good one.
We should encourage
Um,
our listeners to write in
What theirs would be. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna pick this one. This one is off of Mike and I's personal project, the Open Bar EP. It is
My personal project.
Personal
you,
project.
both of ours. We
Yeah.
both contributed.
That's right.
Mike's arrangement and sung half of it with Jerome. Tennessee Whiskey.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that one. Good one.
All right. You guys left me some bangers here.
That's a
I've
favorite.
got Indiana Christmas to choose from. I've got Oh Holy Night.
It's regional. It's regional.
I've got
So night.
Oh, Holy Night's
Also,
great.
also
That's-
regional.
It's tough because you've also got like the big ones like Uptown, Beyonce.
Oh crap! I forgot about those.
It's tough though, man. Because I've got Billie Jean Poison. I just got a real heavy Rome set. I feel like I have to take Oh Holy Night, but that's
Yeah.
3 holiday.
3
2
holidays
non.
a lot. Yeah,
It is, but that's our busy time, man.
it's true.
So
That's our busy time.
okay. So what you should do is
Or I can go Say You
On
Won't
our-
Let Go, which is a YouTube release.
you should post all these and be like, which show are you going to? And post
Oh,
each of
totally.
the 5
We're-
songs. Yeah,
we're
yeah.
What are you gonna
definitely
go
do
with?
that. I could also do Disney medley.
Yeah, the medleys.
You already have a medley.
I do. I've got 3 medleys. I've got Can Movie Medley, Mary Did You Know, Billie Jean Poison. I just think I have to take a holy night because it's just become such a staple for people. I think we sing it really well. I'm going to take a holy night.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good
Nice.
one.
If you don't like Jerome, you're going to hate my show. If you
As you
like
said
Jerome,
that, I was like, I'm kind of over that song. I don't know. I love the song. I think I'm just over. I think it's because there's nothing new with it,
Sure.
and it's every year it's the same, and it's fine because that's a part of it. Everybody
I
loves
get
it.
what you're saying. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. We've been doing it a long time, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's become a tradition, become a thing. All right. So
Well,
to
good.
recap, Mike, who had the first pick, has Proud Mary, I'm Yours, Africa, Closing Time, Text Me Merry Christmas. Tyler's got 12 Days, Creep, Who Spiked the Eggnog, Shut Up and Dance, Tennessee Whiskey. And I've got Can, Movie Medley, Mary Did You Know, Billie Jean Poison, Oh Holy Night. Those are three
Ooh.
solid lists, except for
If
Mike's.
if I had to choose one that I think is the best, I think it's probably Seggy's.
He's got
I
some
don't
good
know though,
ones.
man. Tyler's got 12 days, and that song alone will get
Yeah.
votes. You know what I mean?
When you were reading yours off, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, those are all like all of those are bangers.
All 15 of these are bangers, right? So it's just about personal preference. Like,
Yeah.
do people just want to hear Jerome? Then come to my show. You know what I mean? If people are over that, then they're not going to
Yeah.
like my show. You know what I mean? You've
It's
had
true.
50 years of this guy. All right, so we'll post
And we've
those,
had
and
50
you guys could vote. And the winner, the loser, the set list with the least amount of votes has to take the other two guys out to lunch. Deal?
Okay. Deal.
All right.
Okay.
'Cause we're gonna be together soon.
In Nashville at the deli that we like.
Oh, yeah, was it Fifth Street Deli? 51st Street.
51st Street Deli.
Yeah, dude, that place is awesome. If you
It's
live in or
it's
around
good.
Nashville,
Yeah.
51st Street Deli crushes.
51st Street. They are our unofficial official sponsor for the show. I just added that in. I don't know if they are or not. I don't think they are, but
They could be until the actual
the
unofficial
real one.
official
Yeah.
sponsor, who also pays us no money.
All right, cool. That was fun. Let's jump into the mailbag since we missed it last week.
Let's do it. Mailbag.
I'll throw it over to Tyler and he can lead us through that there.
Sure. Happy to read some questions here. As always, if you have questions for us about the group, about us individually, about Mike's Cleaning People, you can write us in at unofficialofficialpod@gmail.com, or you can hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, or just walk over to Mike's house and knock on his door and answer. He'll be right there to answer your questions.
The gate will be open.
Oh, hey, that's from a previous episode.
Bring back.
All right.
right by the front
and
doors.
Ashley Weber asks, how do you avoid vocal fatigue when touring, especially on 2 show days? And the second part is, do you have any favorite products when your voice isn't feeling 100%?
Oh, dual action boys. Come on. Ricola dual actions.
So
We crash.
Cola has a dual action where it's like a hard shell on the outside, and then inside's like a liquid, and it's pretty good.
Pretty solid.
Can you read the question again?
How do you avoid vocal fatigue when touring, especially on 2 show days? And do you have any favorite products when your voice isn't feeling 100%?
Okay. I was going to say the 2 show day thing. How you are on a 2 show day depends on what the rest of the week look like.
Sure.
So it's less about, okay, here's a weekend of shows and it's going to be a long weekend. It's like
the full run.
It's the full thing. There's no specific thing. It's more, oh, okay, I know at the end of this next week, it's going to be a long weekend. So maybe I get some more rest this week, or maybe instead of having another beer at 1 a.m., I just decide to go to bed. Or it's like the little stuff like that. It's nothing. I don't think it's anything big or anything specific. I don't know.
I think for all of us, though, the preparation is definitely different for a 2 show day versus a 1 show day. I mean, obviously, a 1 show day, your show's not till 7:30 or 8 o'clock at night, so you have the whole day to warm up, drink plenty of water and tea. And then once a 2 show day, that first show's anywhere from 1 to 4 p.m. So that's going to be a lot earlier. So I think we're all conscious of that, and either get up a little earlier, get the body moving, maybe warm up a lot earlier, start pumping that hot tea a little bit earlier. Just we're conscious of it being an earlier show and really taking that sound check to warm up, and then just do some extra things to get your body ready for that earlier show. And then secondly, I think in between shows is important too, because you don't want to fall asleep, because then your voice kind of resets. You want to just, you can relax and hang out, but you want to be conscious of what you're doing and making sure you're still going to be okay for that second show.
But generally, the vocal fatigue thing is really only noticeable at the end of rehearsal week because we're all coming in from not really singing every day for several hours. Literally, nobody is doing that, to the first music rehearsal, which will probably be like 6 to 8 hours of just singing. And then the second day, the same. And then we start tapering down the singing as we build the choreography and to rest our voices so we're ready for the first show. But once kind of you go through that initial breakdown and build back up of your vocal cords during rehearsal week, you're kind of good the rest of the way. We had a run, I don't know if it was, I think it's 2 years ago, we did 15 shows in a row. And I kept saying to people, I think once we're rolling, we could do a show every day. I think once we're going, our voices would be fine. If we did a show every day from November 1st through December 31st, I think our voices would be fine. Our bodies would be tired and start to fatigue, but vocally, I think we'd be fine. I think we underestimate ourselves in that sense, because after that 15 show run, it was like, oh man, I am toast. And then it's like, oh, what if we got this gig tomorrow? Would you do it? And I'd be like, yes, I would do it.
Yeah.
So it's all mind over matter, right? I think we'd be fine. But yeah, once we break down the voice and then build it back up, it's working out in the gym. You go through that initial super sore phase, and then once you get over that hump, it's like you're coasted. You're just building, and everything you're doing is just solidifying that muscle that much more. But throat coat is a huge one on tour. Ricolas, crush, lemon, honey, all that good stuff.
Some guys have
Water.
those steamer things that you put on your nose to kind of get some.
Like a nebulizer.
Yeah. Yeah. That helps out a lot of guys as well. Thank you, Ashley. This next question is fun. Oh, I thought it was fun, and it's a good question, but I thought it was funny when I read it. Liz A asks, when you're traveling through the night, do you have to wear seatbelts or are you secure in your bunks?
We're actually strapped to the roof of the bus. No, we don't have seatbelts in the bus.
No, but I can see where it came from, right? We're traveling during the night. We usually when you're in a moving vehicle, you have to wear a seatbelt, and I get that. But no, we don't. We don't secure ourselves in by seatbelt. We just kind of stay on our bunks, and hopefully the roads aren't too crazy.
And you sleep with your feet pointed at the driver,
Yeah.
because if they slam on the brakes and you're the other way, say bye-bye to your neck, because it'll be broken.
Yeah. Luckily, we've never had to worry about that.
We've had some hitting
some
deer,
closer calls. Yeah.
hitting deer and slamming on the brakes stuff. But
Mhm.
yeah, knock on wood.
Okay. Thank you, Liz. Okay,
We have
Nikki.
I think we have.
I have two more, but I can just pick one if you want.
Yeah. I think we have maybe some time for one more. Yeah.
Okay, one more. So one actually goes along with what we did today as far as the SNC song draft. But what I want to do is ask the question, and then I want you guys to think about it. And then next week we can say what they are. So
okay.
it's from Michael Wheeland in Baltimore. And he asks, what would be on each of your Mount Rushmores of SNC songs?
So
Just your
Mount
what would be a year
Rushmore.
four, right? Four
Four.
presidents.
Yeah.
So what's your top four that for you? So it doesn't have to
Yeah.
be best for the
Mhm.
show. It doesn't have to be what you think other people will like. That would be what would be your
yeah.
four best. So I think we wait on that one and we do it next.
I'm going to approach that one from I'm going to have to listen to a lot of things. It'll be nothing that's only live. It'll be something that is recorded and maybe something with a story behind it. I like that one.
Since we're not answering that one now, just do the other question.
I like it.
So Nikki Clairbout asks about arranging a song, and she says, how do you do it basically? Do you have to write lines of music for each individual member, or do you do something with the song as a whole and each member figures out their part according to their range?
The first one, I think, is generally everyone, I think everybody does it differently, I would think. But for me, I start with the rhythm and then I just work up. And then when it comes to getting music to the guys, I write out a line for each guy. Sometimes they're on their own part. Sometimes it's the same as someone else, and then send it out. Yeah.
Yeah,
But no,
I mean,
it's not on everybody to figure it out
no, yeah.
on their own.
The arranger is what we call the music director for that song, right? So he arranges a song, takes a song,
Or she.
or she,
Or she.
and puts that song to a cappella voices, in our case, 9 voices, writes out, demos the whole song with the percussion and the bass and all the parts and the solo. And then that arranger puts it to sheet music. And then once we get together before the tours, we'll teach that song to the group. And then is also responsible for making the click track and all those other types of things we have on stage. And then also, once the song is up and on stage, is also responsible for maintaining the song, basically going out with Yoni and listening to it, how it sounds in the house, making tweaks here and there, and some little helpful things that kind of keep the song good.
Nice.
Sweet.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you writing in. And again, if you would like to write in, our email is unofficialofficialpod@gmail.com. We will take any question that you have. Doesn't have to be about the group, can be about life or Seggy's
Death.
love for Detroit sports.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. All right. We're going to hear a word from our official sponsor for this episode, and we'll be right back with our guest.
Today's unofficial podcast is brought to you by our friends at Live It Up. Super Greens, a great product. You can take this, and it's a powder. You drop it in some water, you slug it down. It's going to give you better digestion. It's going to give you less bloating, Tyler. It's going to give you healthy aging, Mike. It's going to give you immune support, Jasper. And it's going to give you enhanced energy, Luke Bob. So make sure you pick up Live It Up. I think they're only available online. It's like all the vegetables. It's like broccoli and it's got more than 20 superfoods, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. I think Jasper really needs this because he's got tummy ache all the time. So pick this up. It's really good for you. It'll help keep you going. It'll keep you going strong. Yeah, Live It Up Super Greens.
Thank you, Seggy. Live It Up Super Greens. I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to get some. I could use some of those on the road because they seem like they're easy to travel with as well.
Yeah, it's just this packet. You scoop it out, one scoop,
great.
Put it in water, drink it.
Cool.
So our guest today has been around the block, my friends. He's worked with some incredible artists. To be included on this list of people he's worked with is a huge honor. He's worked with the likes of 98 Degrees, with Jewel, with Alabama, The Fray, 2 Chainz, Mute Math, Brand New, Home Free, Rob Thomas, Walk the Moon, Good Charlotte, Puddle of Mud,
Gerd
Charlotte.
It's German. It's a German band. Gerd Charlotte.
Young the Giant, Brian Culbertson, Matchbox 20, Cage the Elephant, and of course us. And our guest is
What about Cave Town?
What's that? I didn't read all of them.
He left off Cave Town.
I didn't read all of them.
Oh, okay.
He's also the founder of the Tanglewood Festival in Bloomington, Illinois. He is none other than Daniel Schultz, who is our lighting designer, who has been designing our stages of
Yeah.
And
There
he's
it is.
killing it.
There he is.
What's up, Daniel Schultz?
Hey, Dan.
I'm getting an echo. Anyone else?
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
There we go.
There it is.
And the echo's gone. Hey, man.
The echo's gone.
Hey,
Daniel
what's
Schultz.
I have a water sensor going off in my basement. It started seconds ago.
Oh, no.
Can you?
It's probably
A
nothing.
little bit, but it's not enough to have to reschedule. So
We can't hear it.
Down.
So
Do you have a sump
this-
pump?
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
good.
A new one after a couple years ago.
Nice.
where are you right now?
I'm home.
Home is
I'm in
where?
Bloomington, Illinois. Not
Bloomington,
your
Illinois.
Bloomington.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
fake
it's
one.
always confusing. When I was on the road with you guys, I'd say I'm from Bloomington, and people light up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
not yours.
You're not going to like this. It's Illinois.
You're not gonna. Yeah.
should have
But-
just played
so-
along. Yeah, totally.
I got too much support for ISU, Illinois State
Okay,
University.
I got
so
you.
yes.
All right.
I
We
got
got nothing against ISU.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be back there soon.
Nice.
But Schultz, we wanted to have you on because a lot of people that come to the shows, and by a lot of people, everybody, they get to see your work, right? They see your lighting design, they see the stage design, but that's it. They have no context. They have no idea how you come up with these designs. They have no idea the artistry it takes to come up with all that. Not just coming up with the plan, but making sure it fits a budget, making sure it fits in a trailer or two trailers or a semi truck, has to be under a certain weight, has to be, there's so many different parameters that you have to adhere to. Now, I wanted to have you on so you could talk about the summer tour look that you've designed that looks really awesome, that I think fans are going to go crazy over. I want to hear about your process of like, how do you design for us versus all the other bands you work with? Because it's got to be different, right? Because our show is very unique, as is everyone's, but ours, we're very niche, right? It's a cappella versus like a metal show or a rock show where there might be pyrotechnics, which we do not have because we don't have the budget for it. But yeah, I just wanted to have you on and introduce you to the fans so they can meet the man with the plan, and that is Dan. So let's hear all about it.
Nice.
That's awesome. Yeah, I guess I started with you guys in 2019, the fall tour, I think. One of the
I believe
bar
you.
Tour, but leave you. But yeah, you guys always have a theme for the tour, so it starts there. This year it's the beach theme and everything. The summer tours are a little different from falls. The fall we usually have a semi truck and we fly motors and truss, and it's a little beefier. Summer, the venues are all over the place this time. Some intimate ones, fewer outdoor shows, but yeah, like it starts with the theme, and then usually summer tours, 2 tour buses and 2 trailers, which you can fit a lot in there. But also, yeah, you got to go through all the venues, check out stage sizes, rigging capabilities. We got to make sure we have a crew locked in and how familiar they are with all the gear and just running the show. But yeah, parameters, a lot of them to consider. But once we have some of those dialed in, then it's video is pretty important with you guys. The video element, you have the intro videos and slides and intermission videos and all that. So we need some sort of video element. And since this summer, a majority of the venues are inside, we're able to do projection, which usually plays better with budget than a big old LED wall.
And space, I'd imagine, on the trailers.
Yeah, and absolutely. And then just time loading it in and out. But this year we got 2 really good projectors, and I added a really large, it's like a crushed velvet backdrop for the entire upstage, which, like, my favorite, I love when I have white elements, whether it's props or risers or scenic or just a simple backdrop. And then I can just do so much with lighting, like the effects. And it's not just a color. Some of these lights have all the different patterns, and you can take them in and out of focus and layer patterns and move some this way, and you basically create video content. And I love that. I like when there's just depth and a vibe, but it's not just content. It's just because you guys are doing the work. And that production's never supposed to outshine or take away from the band. Like when I'm talking like actual like bands that I do, like I want you to look and see, like I want to know who's playing what. So many bands, it's just lights in your eyes and this and that and cool positions. It's not, people are here to see the group. So if all 9 of you are standing up there and someone starts the song with a beat, like everyone should be looking at exactly who's doing that. Right. It shouldn't be a guessing game. Unless there's moments in the show where we want it like that. But no, this year with the beach theme, like I toyed with trying to bring out like palm trees, and it always starts, and I think too big. Like it's always, I got to whittle down all the ideas and make it practical. But with you guys, like the side lighting's very important because it's not lights shining in people's eyes in the audience. That's my biggest thing with anyone I work with. Like I can't have people in the first couple rows like looking up and watching you guys like this, like because we don't see that out by where the sound light boards are, but you guys do, and I'm sure it's very distracting watching someone look at you like this. So I absolutely hate that. But side light's important. You guys are up on risers or you're downstage, and that's a easy way to bring you guys out. But yeah, like this year we've got the big upstage backdrop, a couple other like fun things I don't necessarily want to give away right now.
Yeah,
but it'll be
tease.
Yeah, it'll be cool. And let's see.
Well, it's good. Are you going to be with us when we rehearse here in Nashville?
Nashville. So I'm gonna come
Okay.
down for the first couple days because the lighting director who will be out on tour with you guys, his name's Aaron. He's awesome. I've worked with him for years.
I'm good.
He's a musician too, so
Great.
Mhm.
the feel will be there. But I can't do the first couple days of rehearsals, which is actually great for me. I can come in, make sure
Yeah.
everything's prepped the right way to be efficient on the road, but then also I can sit there by myself and kind of dial things in and what looks good. I design all this on my computer. I have this software I use. It's called Capture, and I use it for everyone. But you can visually or virtually see everything. But when you get hands-on with the gear and it's in the actual positions, there's always fun surprises or certain things. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna want to shoot this light this way, and then maybe I get there, maybe it doesn't play exactly how I thought it would, but then you discover other things that are like, oh shoot, like if you shine all those straight up, then it creates this, and that's just exciting to get into the actual production.
And that's
house
hard to
and
get
figure
if
that
you're
out.
just like at your house working on it at a computer.
It is, but at the
yeah.
same time, like when I put stuff together for bands, I'm on 20 years of doing this, so like I know what's gonna happen. If I try to get a little outside the box and hang things different, or be like, oh, actually we did this, you can design yourself into a corner or not be able to deliver. So I'm careful not to do any of that. But yeah, I'm going to come down for the first couple days, I think just by myself in a
Great.
smoky, dark warehouse. Hazy, not smoky.
Not, yeah.
But
Easy.
and also, speaking of haze, people come into shows all the time and they're just like, oh, it's smoky. It's always a water-based haze with, if anything, like it
Go.
it helps lubricate, and some singers see it and they're like, oh no, it's going to affect my voice. But it's not a haunted house tour. It's not a fog machine. Like,
Not yet.
not yet.
Some of the songs are spooky.
Yeah, they can be. So
What is I know the answer to this, but explain to the listeners what the point of the haze is.
Yes, that's a good point.
I can go to
Because
my garage and get one. So if this is a light and you turn it on and there's no haze, you're going to see like the actual light, and then you'll see where it's hitting on the ground. That's it. And when there's really fine particles of haze in the venue, then you see the beam of light. And it's night and day. That's what it is. Like, it's amazing. Now, when you're sitting in the back of the room and a light comes up and it hits you, it can just be completely blinding and uncomfortable. And like, these lights these days are getting smaller and brighter, and like you could have a light on 1% intensity and you're seeing spots. But if there's haze in the room and a light comes up and it's the difference of like just being blinded or having beams that come and surround you, and it's just an awesome feeling and like immersive. So it's finding that.
So it's
sweet
helping
spot.
everybody.
Oh,
Like it's helping everything.
yeah,
like
absolutely.
Elevates the experience.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then, but that's something where we have the same gear, same set list, same everything, but every venue's different, and they could all be the same size theaters, but air currents and just every day the haze it's a battle.
Yeah.
And so
People
like
opening a door,
haze and
letting the
hose.
haze out, all that kind of stuff.
you never know. Or usually what happens is all day when we're loading in and sound checking, it looks perfect. And then doors open and the entire environment changes and it gets sucked out, or they turn on the HVAC for the first time all
Oh,
day.
yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there's a giant vent downstage, and it's just, and then that's when you see like right before a show when like the smoke's billowing up. It's because we're trying to battle that, and like, I just hate that. I don't want anyone to come to your show or any show of mine and see a box on stage just pumping out smoke. Like it just takes away. You shouldn't know it's there. So especially like with you guys, you got some songs where really smoky, like that element works and plays with it, but then the next song might be a delicate ballad, and you don't want to see a hurricane on stage. So it's crazy because lighting, a lot of times it's the atmosphere effects and then set pieces, and it's not even actual lights. It's just everything else is all in the same bubble of lighting design and coming up with a show for you.
I think the thing that's lost on most people that go to shows is they go to see the artist, right? So they're like, oh, the artist is the artist, but there's other artists that are creating the show, like are not a lighting guy. you are an artist. Your art is the production, is the lights and the movement of the lights and the shapes and the scenes you're creating. That is an art. And I think that's lost on a lot of people. I think they take it for granted. I think they just think, oh, that looks nice. You know what I mean? But that's the beauty of it, right? I had a professor in college kind of use the analogy of, you want people to think that what you're doing seems easy, right?
I
Because
get that.
you go out there, and this is back when I was playing the trumpet, like you go out there with the trumpet, it's got 3 valves. It looks like an easy thing, right? You go out and rip this piece, and people are like, that was really good. It looks easy. You go sit at a piano and you start ripping, that looks hard, right? Because there's 88 keys and you're all over the place, 2 hands. So you want people to think it's easy, right? Because that's how good you are at your craft, at your art, that you put it out there and people are like, oh, this is seamless. This is really elevating the show without even me noticing, right? Like I'm not even, if it weren't for the lights, this song wouldn't be as good. I can think of 2 songs specifically, Creep, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. The lighting design in those 2 songs alone are so impactful. There have never been a more photographed moment of our show than the first time we did Creep. The first time we did Creep, when you had us each in a beam, that look on stage was insane. And we heard it all through every show, every signing line, people complimenting that look. And it's like,
That's awesome.
you guys don't get to hear that, right? Because you're not there. You're designed it. Now you're designing someone else's show and working on all these other things, but it's noticed, man.
Dude, it's great when
people
you end
love-
a song.
Yeah.
You end a song like that, and then you have to remember that you need to breathe. So have I
Yeah,
been
like
breathing this whole time?
stop.
I mean, that's amazing.
Exactly.
Yes. And thank you. I agree, man. You go see some shows, and it's what I call light vomit. You just lights doing whatever, and like it's just someone knows how to do lights, but they're not thinking dynamically, and they're not keeping things reserved, and and then you don't even notice. Then it just is what it is. It's a show. But like I like when things are so dialed and so specific and intentional that if accidentally one light like turned on or did something weird, it sticks out because everything else has been so dialed that it's. So sometimes like little mistakes, like I like when they stand out because that means there haven't been a lot of them. And
I would love to see you design a show at Tomorrowland, like one of those big EDM festivals that is like very production heavy, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, because I've been watching a bunch of those on TikTok, like I'm a
Yeah.
big EDM fan, so I've been watching a lot of the videos. I feel like you would absolutely murder one of those shows.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like Coachella just happened, and that's all we see, and it's all video and lasers and pyro, and like it takes a team and a lot of time to dial
Can't
that
imagine.
in. Like AI doesn't just do that. Like that, even if we are there, like there's got to be the human element. That is nuts, and it's so much. And people send me videos all the time of 300-foot stage, and it's just helicopters shooting. It's so much that makes me not want to do that, and then just come home and play guitar. Like I fell into lighting design I met a guy when I was 17, and we kept in touch. And then the next year, he threw me on the road. Like I'm a musician. Like that's when I'm home, I want to play drums and guitar and record and stuff. And I just somehow fell into the coolest job. I didn't grow up hearing in elementary school that you can be like a production designer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. But because it's crazy. Because like I do all this so when I come home, I don't have a 9-to-5 job. I'm so thankful for it that it's an occupation I'm surrounded by professionals. Like I get to just watch amazing talent always. And what I'm doing, like when I'm on the road, like everything's very manual. It's like every song is like a new pedal board for a guitar player, or it's like a new drum set. I program everything like it's an instrument, but I'm producing light, and I don't know, it's so cool. Like
Yeah, exactly. You're not just up there hitting a button and just letting it run.
Yeah.
Like
No.
you're actually doing stuff.
Art.
And Mike,
Yeah.
you stood by me. You were
Absolutely.
at one of my
Yeah.
shows at the Brooklyn Bowl. Yeah, in Nashville. And you don't. That's the lamest part about my job is the people on stage, like the actual band. They will never get to stand by me and watch their show and see exactly what I'm doing. I can film it, but it's never the same. Even a great camera, like it's not the same.
you were locked in. I'm not even sure I said a word to you the whole time because you were just
I'm sure you said
every
several
song you were
words to
in
me,
like,
but I didn't.
yep, you didn't respond. Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, want
I'm like,
another
yeah.
beer?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, orange whip.
Something you said, Dan, I think what really has elevated your work compared to other designers is that, like you said, you're a musician first, right? So you're not just coming at it from the technical aspect, you're coming at it from the musical, the artistry aspect. If I'm on this stage singing this song, how do I want to create what's around me and what is being seen, right? So I think that gives you a leg up on the competition because like most I
Yeah,
would
it's true.
assume most designers aren't musicians, right? They're you usually go on two paths. You're going to be the person on stage or you're going to be the person off stage. So I think it's awesome that you have that musical background that you continue to foster. I want to ask you two questions before we wrap up here. I want to ask you about Tanglewood, and then
Tanglefest.
I want to ask you who a dream artist would be for you to design for next.
Okay, so yeah, I live in the neighborhood. It's Tanglewood, and in 2020 we had my sister and my brother-in-law. They gig, and no one could do anything, and so we ended up in my backyard. Down. Oh, you can't really
Oh, yeah.
see it. It's that
Oh,
big
wow.
tree. I'm also building a deck, and
Nice.
this storm
Are you on a? Is that a
Come on now.
lake? Pond?
Yeah,
Sick.
pond.
The Atlantic.
Pond would be good for you.
Heck yeah.
It's the Atlantic, yeah. No, but we just like my brother-in-law plays guitar, my sister plays keys, bass, and guitar, and they sing. And I set up my drums down there, and we played a show for 50 people. They loved it. Did it the next year, had 150 people. Did it the next year, we had 250. Did it again. It's been exponential. The last two times we did it, I brought in a 3-phase generator, and my buddy donated so much production, and it was more stuff than you guys have had on tour. And like,
Jeez.
it got, and like in January, February, March, I create the set list. I make tracks. So when we play, we're locked into a grid, which then allows me to time code everything. So I, as in, take all my lighting cues and record with the song, so then when we play it, all the lighting cues are automatic, so it can be just as detailed as if I was doing it. And it has turned into an animal. It's nuts. We didn't do it last year because I had a baby, and we're still adding on to our house, so we have a giant dirt pile in the back. We're gonna do it this year, and it's the type of thing where if you know about it, like, you can come. I'm not gonna say the date and the address on here.
It'll be down
don't
below,
need-
folks. Just click
Yeah,
down here below.
But
Start
no,
driving
it's-
around Bloomington, Illinois, and listen for the music.
You'll look up, you'll see beams of light. Like, it's
Ooh.
no joke.
Nice.
The airport 4 miles away might not be enjoying it, but no, it's cool. It's nuts. I get to play drums in front of people, which is amazing. I don't get to do that
Yeah,
all the
man.
time.
It's great.
Absolutely love it, man. As far as I thought you were gonna say, what dream artist would you have playing this? And like, I
You
could
can say
have
that too.
many dream artists open for us, but it's myself and my sister and like my family. Like, we're the main event.
Nice.
You're the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had bands I work with be like, "Hey, like, you gonna hit us up?" And I do need a 30-minute set opener if you'd like, and they always. Everyone that I tour with knows I care more about this show than
Yeah.
everything. Anyway,
That's
As you should.
but Lordy, as far as like a dream artist to program or like to design for, I don't know. I'm thinking of some old school, like, just amazing bands, but then I also think of their designers and the people who have been with them forever. And I don't get starstruck, but when I'm next to a tour manager or a designer that I know is a legend, like, I'm like, oh, that's when I don't know what to say. But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I listen to a lot of Pink Floyd, and if Roger
That would be-
Waters and
that'd be
David
cool.
Gilmour could put their differences aside and come together and hit me up, besides pooping my pants a little bit, like, I could
Yeah.
handle that. That'd be amazing. And that's one of my favorite shows that you could watch, like a design, everything. I love 9 Inch Nails. That's a whole other ball game. But Sade, man, there's
Cool.
a 2011 show. It's on Apple TV. Like, you can buy it, and it's just the tastiest, most amazing show. I watch it once a week. Like, it's a custom stage. The risers come up. They have like backdrops. They have a downstage drop. They do projection that's you can see through. Like, it's just every single song. When I watch it, your head goes back and you almost want to laugh because it's just so thought out and just perfect.
That's awesome. I believe
So,
it's
yeah.
Sade.
Sade.
Sade, man.
But
Anyway.
Pink Floyd, if you're
Didn't
listening,
expect you to say that. That's great.
Yeah.
Roger
you're
Waters,
listening.
Pink Floyd, if you're listening, we have an opening slot for you at this year's Tangle Fest. If you guys want to
Sir.
bury the hatchet, come on out.
Come on out.
Open for the Schultzes.
30 minutes.
But
30-minute
tight
show.
30.
Tight 30. No longer.
That's awesome,
Awesome.
though.
Cool.
Dan,
Well, thanks,
we appreciate you,
Dan.
brother. Can't wait
Dude,
to see you
Thanks for
in
having me on.
month and a
Yes.
half or so. Month
See you in
and
the middle
2
of
weeks.
June.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
man.
great, man.
We're hyped. The design looks sick. The fans are gonna love it, and then we'll be on to the next one.
That's right.
Totally.
Thanks, Dan.
Nice
Appreciate
to
it, dude.
see you, man.
Appreciate you,
guys.
brother.
See you
Bye.
soon. Thanks again. Awesome. That was great. Yeah, that was really fun to talk to Dan Schultz about our show coming up and everything. Glad that he went through how he got started, how kind of fell into it. So
Yeah,
that's cool. He's great. He's
Yeah, it kind of
dude.
So
explains
great
some
hang.
things, why
Great hang,
why,
yeah, that's
why
right.
things happen lighting wise, as far as lights and haze and all that stuff. That was good for people
Yeah.
to know.
and know that they're very cognizant of the lights in your eyes, and they're
Yeah.
always working to curb that. But like you said, like every venue is different. The distance from
Yeah.
of the first row to the stage
Height, have
is
everything.
going to be different. The
yeah.
height, everything. So they're
Mhm.
working. They have a lot of things working against them that they've got to redial in every day. And sometimes you're going to get a light in your eye, and it's unfortunate. But just know that they don't want that to happen.
That's right.
It's like coming to see our show. Like you're going to hear a sour chord from time to time. We don't want it to
Mhm.
happen, but it's going to. It's physics.
Live
it's
show.
Science. Live show.
Speaking of live shows, you can go to sncmusic.com for tickets to the Beach Bash this summer. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be all over. We're looking forward to that. And yeah, this has been a good episode number 50. This
Yeah.
is great. Yeah.
Yeah, this was
So,
fun.
yeah.
This was fun.
Cool.
See you 50 more.
Check out the site. Check out the site. Buy the
Check out the
tickets.
site.
Come see
That's
us
right.
live. It's going to be a great show, fun show. I'll throw these up for voting.
Oh, yeah.
The different set
Oh, yeah.
lists.
Yep.
And we'll find out who owes Tyler and I lunch.
And then
Sounds
think
good.
about your Mount Rushmore of songs for next week.
Love it.
We'll do.
Cool.
We'll do.
All right, guys. That's going to do it for episode number 50. We will see you next time. Thank you for listening. See you.
Bye.
Later.